Hello again everybody, it's Mel from Stocksbridge Guitar Tech. I'm here today with another lesson for you, and in this lesson we're going to look at some more spider finger exercises. We did the spider finger exercise a while back, if you remember, where we just use one finger per fret and we go across the strings like that, and then when we get here we move up a fret and come down. When we get here we move up a fret and go up again. And we go all the way up the neck to the 15th fret. And so on. So I'm going to show you a couple more examples of these finger exercises today. Very similar, but with an important difference. So let's zoom in and I'll show you these other finger exercises. With the first spider fingers exercise, if you remember, we just used the first 4 frets and went up one finger per fret. So we went then down to the next string, and so on. With this exercise, once you get here you can slide up one fret and come back down. And then once you get here you can slide up again and go back up. And so on. Now when I do this, when I'm practicing this, I go right up to the 12th fret here and up to the 15th. And then from here I start to work my way back down again. And it is a great exercise, this, for the left hand. You can also switch things around. Instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, you could, for example, do 2, 3, 4, 1. So you could start with the middle finger on the 2nd fret and go 2, 3, 4, 1, and then same on the next string, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you can switch it around, or you could go 3, 4, 1, 2. So there's a lot you can get from just this one spider finger exercise. It's great for the left hand, however it's not very good for the right hand, this exercise, because we're playing the exact same thing on every string. We're going down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're on a downstroke again for the next string. And then we're on a downstroke again for the next string. So we're not really getting any variation in the picking. We're not challenging this right hand as much as we are the left. So one way we can use this exercise, but go from a downstroke on one string to an upstroke on the next string, is to just put the open strings in. So now we're going to play 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're using the open strings as well. So that means we're now going down, up, down, up, down. So our last stroke there is a down, which means when we switch to the next string, we want to be starting with an upstroke. So we're going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're back to down, up, 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 down, up. And then again we can slide up and come back down, and it's the same coming down. So we've got down, up, 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 down, up. And then we're back on a downstroke again. So that's one way of doing it. It can get confusing, that one, if you're playing up here and using the open strings. So what I suggest you do with this one is just use the first 4 frets and the open strings. So you're going, and then come back down. So that's getting this hand getting used to going from a downstroke on one string to an upstroke on the next string, which is an important skill to have as a guitarist, and it's quite a difficult one to acquire. So that is what these exercises are designed for, to get you used to that. And I suggest with these exercises you use a metronome. Just start it off nice and steady at around 70 beats per minute. Slower if that's too fast for you. Get to a point where you can play comfortably at 70 beats per minute, and then start putting the metronome up by 5 beats per minute each time, until you can get these up to a good speed. So that's the first one, is to play 5 on each string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And alternating on each string. So the first time you'll start with a down pick. On the next string you'll start with an up pick. Then a down, then an up, then a down, then an up. So the other way we can do this from downstroke to upstroke is to just play 3. So just use the index, middle and ring fingers. And just go 1, 2, 3, which again now we've got down, up, down, which means on the next string we want to go up, down, up. Then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And with this one you can slide up the way you did with the 4-finger one. So you go. And so on. Again, you can take this right up to the 12th fret, and once you get comfortable with this one, to make it even more challenging, you can swap your fingers and use middle, ring and pinky. And so on. So this is a very, very good exercise, not just for the left hand, but for both hands. It gets that right hand working a little bit harder on these alternate picking sequences. So that's the lesson for today. Another spider fingers type exercise. Very, very good one this, because as I've said before, this one works both your hands. You have to think a bit more about this one. It's not as automatic as the first one we learned. So practice with that. Carry on doing the first one as well. It's always good to mix and match them up. So you don't have to spend ages and ages on these exercises, by the way. If you do, you'll just get demotivated. Just spend 5 minutes a day. So do the original spider fingers exercise one day for 5 minutes or so. Just go to the 15th fret and then come back down and then do something else. And then the next day, practice one of the alternatives that I've just shown you, or practice the same spider fingers exercise, but use your fingers in a different order. So go 2, 3, 1, 4 on every string. Something like that. So switch them about, mix and match them, and you will reap the benefits down the line from doing this, because it's all about getting your brain and your hands and your fingers working together and promoting this finger independence, so that they're not all wanting to move together at the same time. You can move them individually, which is what you need to be able to do in order to play the guitar, or lead guitar anyway. So that's the lesson for today. Thank you for watching, and as ever, please do subscribe if you find these lessons helpful in any way. If you do subscribe, remember to click that little bell notification. That's important so that you don't miss any future videos. That's all from me today, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.